to create a digital escape room using OneNote, if you open the OneNote app online or on your iPad, the first thing you want to do is to create a new notebook. Give that notebook a name, you can choose the colour, and it should automatically save to your OneDrive. Once your new notebook opens, you should see that you have a new section, and then within that section you can have a page or multiple pages. For digital escape rooms, you are best to name each section. You can have a welcome, you can have puzzle room 1. In this example I'm just starting with puzzle room 1, and then I go into the page for puzzle room 1 and give it a title. And this is where, if you're going straight into puzzles, you would have your first puzzle, or you may choose to start with a welcome and then they can move on to the first puzzle room. I usually find it's best to explain about the escape room, explaining to the young people who will be completing it that there will be a series of puzzles, they have to work out clues, to work out passwords to be able to escape. In this puzzle room and in this full escape room, because it's a walkthrough, I've gone for quite basic puzzles. Depending on your subject area, if you are a secondary school teacher, you can obviously tailor this to suit different subtopics within a larger topic. In biology, I tend to do a puzzle room for each key area of a unit, and it kind of provides a really nice whole unit revision at the end of that unit. For primary school, it might be best to do, it could be based on a topic, it could be based even just on your numeracy and literacy, something a wee bit different that's quite fun. Once you finish the first room, just move on, create a new section, create your new page, and you can then start your next puzzle room. The only advice that I would give you is don't create more than one page per section in a digital escape room, purely just because it's then nice and simple for the people who are completing it. So here, just doing another fairly basic puzzle for this example. You can add pictures, you can add in crosswords, have certain letters highlighted, you can add in pretty much anything. You just need to make sure you specify the password. Is it capital letters? Is it lowercase letters? Is it just numbers? Is there spaces between words? So you need to be quite clear with that. So on to puzzle room 3. Again, creating a new section in that page, then naming your page. I usually name the page room 3 or puzzle room 3, just to keep it really nice and clear for the young people completing it. Sometimes give them a little motivational message when they enter, really kind of keeps them going. I've really found that when I use these in lessons that a lot of pupils who may otherwise, if you were just doing from a kind of secondary point of view again, past paper questions, are much more engaged in this escape room style set of questions. And it's still questioning, it's just in a slightly different way than usual. And on to the final puzzle room for this example, just to try and provide a little mini example of an escape room. Again, creating a new section, new page, naming that page, and then creating your puzzle. The puzzles can vary however you see fit. They need to have a clear-cut password. You need to be really clear with capital letters, like I said before. And you need to make sure you remember the passwords. One of the problems I had with an early escape room I tried to make was that I didn't note the passwords down as I was making it. I then created all the passwords, which I'll show you how to do in a second, and I then couldn't get into some of the rooms because I hadn't noted whether that was capitals, whether it was lowercase, whether there were spaces or not. And unfortunately the downside to using OneNote is that there isn't a way to recover or to reset the passwords for each section. I usually highly recommend that you create a Word document or a PowerPoint version of your escape room. Just screenshot each section, fire it into PowerPoint, and then you at least have a copy there that you can then put the passwords to at the end, so that if for some reason you're not sure what the password should be, or someone's struggling with it, or what I've found sometimes is that actually pupils find little teeny mistakes, that you actually are able to change it back to what it should be. So finally to the finished or the completion room. Usually I get pupils to screenshot this page and airdrop it to me, just so I have an idea of when pupils have completed it, and if you have a more competitive class you can then note the times that people airdrop to you, who was first, second, third, etc. Then you need to go back and do the passwords. So for room 1 we're looking for the 1st, 3rd, 10th and 24th letter of the alphabet. You then press and hold on room 2, and at the bottom of the screen you'll see a little padlock. It asks you to protect the section, and you can then enter the password. You have to verify the password, and again it says there, if you lose or forget the password, OneNote cannot recover the data. So for this one, the 1st, the 3rd, the 10th and the 24th letter of the alphabet is the password. So type that in, then you make sure to verify it, and then once you are done, you hit done. So that's the password added. You'll see a little padlock symbol appear. That means the password is on. Room 2, working out the mental maths equations. The answers are filled in here for us just so that I had them for doing the passwords. Again, adding up those answers, you get 42, password 42, verify the password is 42, hit done, and that's it done. You see the little password, padlock icon, and that tells you you're done. This one, letters that are missing, O, P and R, press and hold puzzle room 4, click protect, password, type it in, make sure that you're paying attention to capitals, lowercase, and that you write them down as well. Final room identified, shape number 1, it is a triangle. Type in the password, verify, and then it should add the password on. Once you've added them, you'll see the padlock icon. That just means that you are successful in adding the passwords, and that when you are good to go, you know that the passwords are there and the pupils will have to work them out. The only thing left to demonstrate to you is how to share this. So what you need to do is hit the little share icon. You then want to hit the copy link, but change that with anyone with the link, and that means that people don't need to log in with their Glow, and make sure that it's changed to anyone can view but they can't edit. That should then copy the link. You can then paste it into Safari, and this is what the pupils who are trying your escape room would then be shown when they take that link. You have your rooms. We click onto puzzle room 2, it's password protected, enter the password with the keyboard, hit OK, and you should then have room 2 appear. I hope this helps. Any questions, please feel free to get in touch.